everybody, my name is Shannon and welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me this day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be in your time zone. I greatly appreciate it. If this is your first time, well, congratulations, you made it, yarny goodness. I talk about yarn and knitting and crocheting and just having a lot of fun, and sometimes there's a life story in there. It happens. I mean, what are you going to expect, right? And if you're returning, you know all of that. And thank you so much for being here. So I did a poll about a week ago or something along that line, making a dragon, a little pocket dragon for one of my friends. And here it is, right? I did the poll, and look at that. Look at the little dragon. Isn't it cute? So these are free tutorials. This is not my pattern. It's absolutely adorable. And I posted on this one, there were 3 choices. Bearded dragon, one that looks like one of those cute little woobles, and then this little guy. And I talked about, how this little guy, I made 2 of them, and this one's kind of looking a little bit there, and his little belly's a little off, and he's a little special. We're not good. He's a little special, but I got them both done because when I showed them, I didn't have this one done. I didn't have the little horns on, and I didn't have its wings on. I didn't have its tail on. So they are done. So we've talked about that since this one is going to be deployed with his new owner. It's my friend's grandson. So this little guy's going to get deployed, and this one is staying home with grandma. Right? And he kind of looks like he's looking out for his little brother. So he got the little hatchlings. So we're trying to come up with a story for the hatchlings, right? You have to have a good story. Every creature and critter has to have a good story. These are glitter red and white because I like my glitter. See, I got this bin right here, and you can, there you can see that whole bin right there. The majority of that's glitter. And you can see I put the white and the red back, right? Yeah, there you go. I put it back where it belongs. Somewhere in there. But that's what this is. And I just keep pulling it out, and not literally pulling this out, but pulling out the glitter, and I'll add it. Like, I don't know if you saw it. I made the dice bags, the dragon dice bags. I used a little bit of that glitter red for the eyes. So I'll use it on the embellishments. I also use it for Christmas ornaments, making the gnome Christmas ornaments, which are fantastic. And I'll do that too. But one of the other things that I want to show, because I like my glitter yarn, I got lots of glitter, I made something else. So remember, I had the poll with the 3 of them. And this little guy was by far the #1 winner with the people who voted in the poll. Well, y'all were wrong. That's not nice. So, that sounded really bad. That was not the #1. It's not the one I wanted to make. I wanted to make the bearded dragon. Timmy the bearded dragon. Yeah, it didn't fit with little pocket dragon. I know it has dragon in the name, but it's a lizard, right? It's a lizard. But I wanted to make the bearded dragon, and it didn't win. But that's okay, because I have the power. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? And he's all glitter. Yes, I did it. I have, in that bin, I have so much glitter yarn because, hello. And look, he matches, right? Ooh, if I were younger, actually not. But I don't have to be younger is what I'm getting at. Put a little pin right there, or just a bobby pin anyway, and wear it in your hair. I could do that. Oh, I could totally do that. Just not like every day, but just kind of a fun thing because I'm a little dorky. It's a thing. I'm a little dorky. But look at this. The pattern was wonderful. This is a tutorial, so you can watch her make it and, and talk about it and give instructions and everything. And it is absolutely fantastic. So these, I thought, were popcorn stitches. If you've been around, I like my popcorn stitches and my textures and bobbles. Those are picots. Those are all picots. And there's a bunch of them. That's okay. I love all the details on this and the tail and everything. And the instructions, like I said, they were amazing. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I got this little guy, and it's so cute. And then I made its twin. Look. Oh yeah, I got the two of them. I got the two of them. Aren't they cute? Yes. They just, oh my gosh, they're so cute. So I've got all of these, and look at that glitter, and it just shines, and I got the two dragons. I did it. Yeah, like I said, you guys were wrong. I had to. Look at that. Look. Oh my gosh. Here we go. We've got the little dragon on its trusty steeds. Here's the other one. I did. I had to. I mean, come on, they're so cute. But I am having so much fun. Look at that. Yeah, they're just flying away. Having a blast with these. So the pattern, I discussed a little bit yesterday on how I got this little guy. You know, I got his little white center, kind of cockeyed, and I got his little arm back here like this. And we discussed this, you know, in some of the comments. You know, his arm's not like that. He's just looking that way and he's waving. I like that. That's good. I like that. So, you know, I make things a little quirky. And I was working on these. Absolutely love them. So you make it in multiple pieces. You have the body, the lizard body. This piece, the face, this bobbly piece is a separate piece that you sew on. Okay. And then you have this top piece here, and you have the arms and the legs. And the instructions has a fantastic job, and it shows you. It goes through in a tutorial, and she pins all the stuff down and explains it to you as you're doing it, and you have everything pinned into place, and then you fold the head up and sew this part on, and you've got the little arms and the legs, and you know, you do it in a perfect order. Well, when I was making them, I made all the pieces in tandem. Right? You know, well, I didn't start it that way, but then I finished it that way. So, you know, I'm making both of them at the same time. And then I sewed the one together, and then I got a little cocky. Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to pin all that stuff together. I know, I just sewed one together. I know how that works. And then you know what I promptly did? I sewed the legs on backwards. Yeah. On the second one, I sewed legs on backwards. And I sew things on really, really well. Yeah, I thought I was going to have to take the scissors, cut the legs off, and redo the legs. Yep, I sew things really well. That'll teach me to be cocky. So yeah, I had some self-inflicted whatever, because yeah, I did it. I did. I got a little too big for my britches and thought, I don't need that. I get it, you know. I know where the legs go. Yep, sure did. And I had the legs like this, and I had them sewn on like that. Yep, sure did. Like this was some hairdo. You can't fix that. You just can't. So I was able to get it taken care of, and I have my two. And you know what? I am kind of happy about that these were the ones chosen, because I like these. That means I get to keep these. So these get to go on to their forever home, and these get to stay with Nana, and I get to play with them. And the grandkids have already played with them, and my grandson saw one, and I handed it to him, and he immediately was like, lizard, lizard. And it was really, really cute. I thought that was adorable. And I'm just tickled that they're all in sparkle. And they're twins. I like that I have both sets of twins working on with my my dragons. Yeah, so second place, might have been second place with everyone else, but it was the winner for me. So I had to make them. The pattern was just too cute. If you've ever seen this in your YouTube feed, you'll understand. And I think it's Complicated Knots. I'll have it linked down below. I hope I didn't massacre the name, but absolutely fabulous, stunning. I really enjoyed the tutorial. Really easy to follow. She's got a lot of different patterns. If you are interested, go check her channel out. And I don't remember her name. That's not the point. I will have it linked below, but check her channel out. There might be an animal or critter or creature or something that you want to make. And the same with this one. Okay, this one is llama something, not llama Mama Kayla. It's a different llama. And I'll have this one also linked in the description below. And she's got a lot. She's got a little mini Yoda. If you're into Star Wars, she's got a little mini Yoda about that size. And she's got some that look like Hello Kitty. And she's got a bunch of little critters that are about this high that are adorable. Remember, this is fingering weight yarn, really tiny. You could make it in bigger yarn and you'll have bigger creatures. Same with the lizards. This is about a sport weight. Both of them I used size C crochet hooks. And, you know, for a pocket dragon, this is better than this because these are big. But look at that. Aren't they just the cutest things ever? I'm just so tickled. I'm so thrilled. Okay, I'm a big child. I get it. I get it. I am a big kid. I play with my toys. And I really would do that. You know, I don't think my husband would appreciate it, but I could do that. You know, do that if, out with the kids. I could, let me see, what could we do where I would be out with the kids that it would be funny? You know, you could attach that, just like temporary attachment, not for real, but attach that to a headband and do that. And since I have two of them, you know, I bet I could convince my granddaughter to do it with me. Maybe. She's still a little shy, you know, but if I could do it, I would, just to make her laugh. You know, something like that. Do you ever do things like that? Just that would have mortified you as a child if your family did that, but you do it now because you're in that position and you're just trying to give the family some laughs. I know it would be completely dorky, but the next time my daughter-in-law does a, hey, we're going to have a party and it's a special hat party or something, I could do maybe a jungle theme or something, you know, a safari, not necessarily safari, but something along that line, and then have the stuffed animals on top, kind of like the cornucopia, only having little stuffed critters as opposed to the bowl of fruit. You know, just, I think what it is at this point in life, no, I'm not planning on dying tomorrow. That's not what I'm getting at. But at this point in life, I am not as concerned about what other people think. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not harming anybody. I'm not doing anything along that line. I'm doing things that are fun and enjoyable. I'm doing things that might bring a smile to somebody else's face. I mean, think about it. If you did this, you know, you had something like this attached to a headband and you wore that in public, do you know how many people would be talking about you afterwards? Do you know how many stories and people would be talking about? It's like, oh my gosh, this person, I couldn't believe that they did that. I mean, you would be making somebody laugh and smile, and then making the people around them smile and laugh, just telling the story. They think they're laughing at you, but you know you're laughing with them because you're doing it for that reason, to provide that joy in their lives. I like that idea. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I can convince my granddaughter to do that. Maybe the next time we go to the thrift store or something and we're out shopping, because that's my favorite thing to do, is take them to the thrift store, give them $5, because, you know, that's like rich money, and let them have at it, because that's fun. But I think that sounds fun. Maybe do something along that line and see if I can convince her to do it. Because I think if you can play and you can laugh at yourself and you can have fun along that line, you're a happier individual. You're not as concerned with what other people think of you, and you're not worrying about their opinions mean more to you than you mean to yourself or your family means to you, and you're able to really lift your own worth more so. So I think that might be a good lesson. Anyway, we got off topic to the lizards because, you know, I get off topic and on tangents. And if you hadn't guessed, these are not scripted. I just turn on the camera and stuff comes out. It's just how that works. They're not scripted at all. I tried to script one. That was the funniest video that you didn't see. But I tried to script it, and I got the intro line, you know, I couldn't even say my name correctly. I had things scripted, you know, and then it's like, wait, what's my line again? And I'm looking down like this, because that's a really interesting video. And then I tried to post things that were right behind the camera or something, like a weird teleprompter that I don't have, you know, and that didn't work out really well. And I'm trying to say different words. So I'm like, no. So I think I had like 12 different starts, and I said, nah, that's not working. I threw away the script, I threw away the whatever, and I just made the video and it was fine. But yeah, I don't do the scripty thing very well because I'm trying to remember lines and it's just not, it's not me. It's just not me. So I don't know what I'm going to say half the time. I didn't know I was going to be talking about wearing lizards in my hair. So just hopefully you like the goofiness, the normalness, things along that line. And thank you so much for joining me and being part of my world and laughing with me and making things with me. And you make things with me, share them. I like to see what you guys make too, or tell me what you make. And if you made any of these bearded dragons, oh yeah, I got challenged to make all 3. So pretty sure number 3 will be coming out, but here's the first 2. There you go. This was number 1 in the poll, number 2 in the poll, number 3 will be coming up. Thank you, everybody. You have a great day. Bye-bye.